Hey people, this is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to week 7 of the PMC League battles. Now first and foremost, I need to apologise for how I was acting in the last battle. It's unlike me to act like this, and I really do apologise if that has deterred you from my channel, but I don't get frustrated very often, not trying to make an excuse for my actions, but needless to say, I was just very surprised that such a ridiculous strategy worked on me. So I mean, it's a compliment to the Data Star users that they managed to make it work for them. I'm just upset it worked. So I really should compose myself a little bit better, something to work on, and I hope you guys will understand and stay with the channel. With that said, we have week 7 to focus on. This week we are taking on the Shinryu Pikachus, led by the coach Johan. Go ahead and check out his channel in the link of the description. So let's look at his team here. So this week he's bringing Azumarill, Superior, Gudra, Donphan, Jolteon, Lucario, Aerodactyl, Dugtrio, Exploud, Malamar, and Mega Charizard. So definitely a lot of Pokemon that pack a lot of natural speed, like Superior, Jolteon, Aerodactyl, and Dugtrio. So definitely have a lot to work with as far as speed. But hopefully this team will meet the requirements that I need to do actually win this battle. One can only hope. Hope that I need to get another 5-0 before the season's over. Fingers crossed. Alright, so looking at our team here, number 1 we do have the Talonflame with the Sharpbeak, Gale Wings, packing the Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, and Roost. Now the reason why I've kept it the same as last week, well, looking at his team here, I do see a lot of presence in regards to the physical presence. So looking at his Pokemon, he obviously has things like Azumarill, he has Gudra, which could be a physical depending on if he brings it, Jolteon, Lucario, Aerodactyl, Dugtrio, and Malamar, and even Mega Charizard, but we can't even touch Mega Charizard Will-O-Wisp. But needless to say, he has a lot of physical presence on his team, but the Will-O-Wisp is just there to cripple. Also, it's good against the Dugtrio when he's expecting us to try to outspeed with a Sucker Punch. Now, I doubt that a Dugtrio outspeeds anyway, because our base speed is 126. So either way, all we're basically going to do is to bring it down to get rid of its either Focus Sash or something along those lines. Next we have the Mega Sableye here, Foul Play, Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp, and Recover. Now, the reason why we're using Foul Play this week instead of Knockoff, for the same reasons I verified we use Will-O-Wisp. Now, doesn't mean that we're going to have to Will-O-Wisp straight away. No, what it basically means is basically Mega Sableye folds over to Mega Charizard X. So basically, whenever Mega Charizard comes, Mega Sableye really doesn't have too much to play against it. However, if we can get it on one turn where we go for a Foul Play when he goes for a Dragon Dance though, that could be the way to go. Then we have Shadow Sneak as a priority move to kind of outspeed by any means. And then we have Recover and Will-O-Wisp as standard Mega Sableye moves. Next we have Dragalge. Item. I don't have an item. Let's go with Black Sludge. Alright, so this week we are playing with a quiet Dragalge with Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Dragon Pulse, and Toxic Spikes. Now, you might be wondering, why in the hell would you play with a quiet Dragalge? I mean, look, let's face it, 44 base speed, there is nothing on his team that really would, I mean, all his team outspeeds it. Every single one of it. Donphan and Azumarill both have base 50 speed. So, either way, this doesn't affect Dragalge in any way. Now, you might be wondering, well then, why would you focus more on speed? Why don't you make it, modest nature, just to, prevent any sort of attack? Well, all will be explained, but let's run over. So he has Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Dragon Pulse, and Toxic Spikes. So what I'm trying to hope here is that we can go ahead and set up Toxic Spikes on my opponent's team here. Yes, that does counteract the Will-O-Wisp being part of it, but in saying that, he has no poison types in his team to kind of get rid of this. So once it's on the field, basically any bulky Pokemon like possibly the Donphan, the Gudra, possibly Superior if he brings AV Superior, even Malamar if he decides to go ahead and try to build up. But even so, if he wants to bring in Mega Charizard X and then swap out later on with that Toxic Spikes, then we'll be good to go. So the Toxic Spikes definitely do have a way of making themselves known to be useful in this battle. Next we have the Aromatisse with Pixel Plate, Aroma Veil, Moonblast, Wish, Trick Room, and Protect. Now you know why we have Quiet Dragalge, because we have also a Quiet Aromatisse. And at this point, Aromatisse has only a base 29 speed, and as you can see, it clearly outspeeds on no grounds. However, if you pack a Trick Room, not only does it make Aromatisse a threat, but it also makes Dragalge a threat. And like I was saying before, because he has so many fast Pokemon on his team, we can take advantage of that and have the Aromatisse here with the Trick Room. So hopefully we can actually make this strategy come through, because like I said, a lot of the Pokemon on his team do pack that speed investment. So hopefully we can take advantage of the fact that we have Talonflame as priority Brave Bird. We can take advantage of the fact that both Sableye, Dragalge, Uxie are relatively slower Pokemon, so we can hopefully let them shine, so to speak. So moving on to the next Pokemon, next we have Uxie with leftovers. Oh my god, he's got no moves. What the fuck? I am such a terrible person. Alright, so let's quickly go over the moves. So we're going to go with the knockoff on here. So knockoff. We're going to get the Stealth Rocks for sure. I actually thought I had this. I do apologize for that. Knockoff, let's see. Look at his team here. Does he have any Psychic weaknesses? Well, not really. So having a Psychic type move wouldn't be the best. However, just having a look here. Because we're going to make this a special defensive wall. So we'll go ahead and quickly fix it up. So this is going to be our special defensive wall. So we'll make this a Calm Nature. So there we go. Give it some defense there. Now I'm just trying to remember what kind of moves we have here. So, I mean, we do have quite a lot of moves here. I'm just trying to figure out what I really want to hurt with this thing. Do I have any, let's see, special Pokemon could be seen. Goodra definitely appears to be one. Can we get access to Ice Punch? Yes, we do. Alright, I'm decided. We'll go for Ice Punch. That way we can have a check for the Goodra with that. Now, I know it's not actually, one second thought, we should go ahead and change that to, careful. I mean, we're going to have physical attacks, but we, reduce ourselves to that level. But lastly, what we could possibly do for a move. I'm just having a look here at options. Try to have a look at, see what possibly we could do in order to help us. We've got Ice Punch, Knockoff, Stealth Rock, definitely would help. I'm just trying to let me just quickly run over something for a second. I remember I was talking to the Verd about this, and we were just talking about, because I always talk to the Verd, who is the coach of the Tampa Bay Krookodiles, and he always tells me about what's that. Alright, so knockoff U-turn, Psyshock, stuff. Okay, so we'll still run U-turn, but we're just not going to run the Psyshock because there's nothing in his team that really Psychic is a big factor against. So last Pokemon we're going to have is the Scarf Crook Moxie with Earthquake, Crunch, Superpower, and Aqua Tail. Now, you might say, well, if you're playing a Trick Room team, why do you have a Choice Scarf? Well, much like the Battle in Week 5, we rounded up things with the Choice Scarf Moxie boosting Krookodiles. So, looking at his team here, if we can get rid of all his fastest threats, like the Superior, maybe Jolteon, but Jolteon would have to pack Signal Beam or some sorts to actually put a dent in Krookodiles. So, I mean, unless he's come prepared for the Krookodiles well, then I'd say kudos to you, even Hidden Power Ice to probably take on the Krookodiles, maybe the Dragalge, but you never know. So, hopefully this week we do come up with the W, but all in due time, people, all in due time. And I hope that we can play a little bit better than we have last week in the week 4 and the week 1 where I got 5-0. So hopefully it's not an indication to say at the least that I'm going to get 5-0 again. Hopefully we can come up with a win here. I'm not exactly giving up here, and I mean I would. I mean it's a league. Everyone's here to have fun. Everyone's here to battle and just have a go at it. So hopefully we do well. Stay tuned for the Wi-Fi battle. Until next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.